What is up, everybody? It is Joe Granato
and Austin McKinley
checking in from NESmaker, and man, it is good to be together again, man. I mean, it's been a long time since we've been able to do something fun like this. Last couple of years were just insane with COVID and you know, all the things that we really wanted to do ended up on the back burner or like completely canceled.
Yeah, we had to close our studio. We moved 1,000 miles from each other. We weren't even sure we were going to do another Byte-Off again.
And that's why it's so cool to be here together in this place to announce Byte-Off 3.
Now you may be thinking, this is not a normal environment for developing video games.
You'd be right, but the unfortunate truth is we don't have an office anymore, so we needed some place to work, and we decided to do something a little crazy.
We bought a summer camp.
We bought a summer camp. So we had so much fun doing the faux summer camp videos online, right? We said, why not open a real summer camp? You know, I mean, that's, you know, the trails to walk on and clean air and fresh water to swim in.
Yeah, I mean, that crazy old guy at the gas station did warn us not to come up here, but I don't know what he's talking about. This place is amazing. There's no Wi-Fi, no cell service, nobody around for miles. It's the perfect place to escape from reality and create.
And obviously we're not in Sarasota anymore. We're in this beautiful New England location.
Right in the middle of Lovecraft country. The town looks like something out of a Stephen King novel. And we're close to points of interest like Salem and Amityville and Camp Crystal Lake.
True. And we got it for a steal. I mean, can you believe this place has been abandoned for 35 years?
Yeah, I mean, the realtor said something about Indian burials, something, but...
Well, it used to be a coding camp, and that's what makes it perfect. Back in the 80s, it was where kids came to learn programming, and I would love to revive the spirit of that thing and really obsess over creating new NES experiences here.
And if anybody gets too obsessed, it's comforting to know there is an asylum just up the road. For those of you who aren't familiar with Byte-Off, it's our annual development competition for NESmaker where we give them a common theme and a timeline to develop a brand new demo for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Byte-Off begins now, today, August 5th, as soon as this video is done playing. We will begin accepting early submissions 3 weeks from today on August 26th, and we're going to start showing those early submissions at Retro World Expo. The final date for submissions, though, will be 6 weeks from today, Friday, September 16th at midnight. While you can utilize that 6 weeks any way you see fit, it is our suggestion that you plan 4 weeks to create your game and the last 2 to refine and test it. And use that time to create supplemental and promotional material too, such as box art, commercials, or a microsite. Submission instructions will be available on thenewapyheroes.com in the next week or two. Anyone with a valid NESmaker license is encouraged to enter their game into this year's Byte-Off competition, no matter your experience level. You can use an existing module, modify existing modules, or work completely from scratch to create something completely unique. We know many of you are working on these long-term projects, and we, above anyone else here, understand the extreme passion put into those projects. Byte-Off, though, is an event designed specifically to foster new creative ideas. While we have no verification process for this, please observe the spirit of the event in creating a new game. Try out some new tricks, let the theme or the constraints guide you to new concepts. Don't forget, some of the most successful NESmaker projects began as Byte-Off demos. There will be 8 awards this year, similar to awards that we've done in the past. As before, the Wombat Award will be the only category that we judge. The winner of this category will have created something truly unexpected that surprised even us. Maybe the game is mind-blowingly awesome or just awesomely weird. Audience choice will be voted on by the players. This year's The New 8-Bit Hero Award will be voted on by you, the developers. Everyone who submits a project will be able to cast a vote for the most helpful member of the community during Byte-Off. So make sure that if you're able, you're lending a hand to those who need one. The other categories will be judged by professionals in their respective fields. Those judges will introduce themselves in a minute, but the categories are as follows. Best Pixel Art will be awarded to the game with the highest quality in-game graphics. Best Music and Sound Effects will be awarded to the game with the most evocative soundtrack. Best Promotional Campaign will be awarded to the submission with the coolest non-game elements. In the past, we've seen commercials, comics, microsites, concept art, box art, manuals, etc. This award celebrates the game with the standout supplemental material. Best Narrative will be awarded to the game with the best storyline. And finally, best game will be awarded to the best overall project, taking all the elements above into consideration. This year, everyone who submits a game will be eligible to be part of some great publishing opportunities. The New 8-Bit Heroes has recently become publishers for the Nintendo Switch. We'll be coordinating with Nami Tentu to bring the Best Of collection to Nintendo's current console. Also, we're working with Limited Run for physical releases of their favorite submissions. For digital distribution, Argon will be hosting Byte-Off demos, and Polycade will be choosing games of interest for their platform too. Every single game that is submitted will be eligible for these, with focus and attention going first to the winning entries. Now, you only have a finite amount of time to finish a game, so it is recommended that you only submit a polished demo for the contest. But keep in mind that for some of these opportunities, it will be contingent on eventually completing a finished version after the competition has ended. Understand that in the nature of things like this, there are always last-minute details that need correction, subject to change, or deeper questions that need more thorough answers. We'll try to be as diligent as we can about keeping up with those on the Byte-Off page on the website.
So we have some really interesting judges this year that are going to be taking a look at your games and determining who wins the NESmaker Byte-Off merit badges, right? Let's see who they are and the kinds of things that they'll be looking for.
Hey everybody, hope you're as excited as I am. I'm Adam Claremont. I work out of the studio here over at Studios in Albany, New York. For the past 15 years, I've worked in audio professionally, from things like the MTV Video Music Awards, Super Bowl, worked with Fortnite, Knockout City, and actually recently we're really proud. 2 films we worked on were nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, Nightmare Alley and Coda, which actually won. But we're here to talk about games, and I'm really excited to see what you brought, because I get to judge the category of Best Music and Best Sound Effects. So to me, audio is all about telling the story and elevating the mood, bringing us in and making us really feel something. So that's what I'm looking for. You know, if you want me to laugh, make me laugh. If you want me to cry, let me hear it. All right, so I'm really excited to see everything you brought to the table. I know everyone is going to do a great job, and I wish everybody the best of luck. Let's see what we got. Here we go.
Greetings from Tromaville. I'm Lloyd Kaufman, president of Troma Entertainment and creator of the Toxic Avenger. Folks, over the past 50 years, I've been making movies using the truly traumatic, independent manner, creating zany and wacky stories that hit at the heart of current political issues. Movies like The Toxic Avenger, #Shakespeare's Shitstorm, Divide and Conquer. They're ripped from today's headlines. For this year's Byte-Off, Uncle Lloydie will be judging the best narrative categories, and I'll be sober when I do it, not like now. We're all looking for stories that are not only original, but are outside the proverbial box. Something that not only the creator of the game could come up with, but also something that is emotional, that is soul-searching, that might make the world a better place. Anyway, good luck to all of you. And Toxie, the Troma team, and I cannot wait to see what you all have come up with.
For this year's Byte-Off, I'll be judging Best Game Art. And for that, I'll be looking for things in the biz dev category, such as character design, prop design, environmental design, and anything that I think is adding to the overall engagement of the game. Bonus points for anything that I think looks really cool. And best of luck, everyone. I hope you all had a great time making your games, and I'm excited to play them.
Hi, my name's Seth Abramson. I've spent years teaching video games at the university level, and I've been a video game journalist and reviewer for 7 years. Right now I run a publication called Retro, whose mission is to catalog and play and write about every NES homebrew game ever released. For this year's Byte-Off, I'm going to be judging the best game category, and I'll be looking for all the things that you'd expect: great gameplay, controls, level design, and so on. But I'll also be looking for creativity, innovation, imagination, and even idiosyncrasy. I can't wait to play all the games you all are making. Good luck to everyone.
So we hope everybody joins us for this year's Byte-Off 3, whether you're a newcomer or whether you've been around since the beta, you know?
Yeah, I mean, so many great games that have been released on cartridge now began as Byte-Off demos, and we want to see as many games as possible join that library.
For sure. We're going to run this whole thing from our new summer camp, and we know that not everything is going to go perfect. There's
already been some incidents, some occurrences, like this whole field is completely mysteriously burned. And is that a naturally occurring stone circle? Should check this out. Sorry, bear with us just a minute. It's yes.
That's amazing. It must be left over from the 80s coding camp that used to be here somehow.
Is it an omen?
Pretty apropos that that's left here somehow. I wonder if we can revive it. And that is right on brand, right? What we are trying to do is we are trying to revive the Nintendo Entertainment System. And this year with all this, we are trying to revive NESmaker, which brings us to this year's Byte-Off 3 theme. The time to start is right now. Go ahead, good luck everybody. We cannot wait to see what you create.
What do you think? There's some kind of Latin writing in red ink?
Huh.